You're listening to a Mamamia podcast.
Mamamia acknowledges the traditional owners of land and waters that this podcast is recorded on. Hello and welcome to Cancelled, the lazy girl's guide to bizarre celebrity cancellations. It is Jessie and Claire Stevens here, and you might have heard, we are putting on a hot pod summer.
Take me back to the sweet times, the hot nights. Everything is gonna be alright in the summertime.
That means that you'll be hearing from us all summer long with no break. Claire, they were probably looking forward to a break. And we're like, guys, we're still here. More? Do you want more? We ain't going nowhere. I thought I was on holiday. Well, no, because we want to give you some of our favourite moments from 2024 every week across the holiday period. Excitingly, we will be back to regular programming on January the 14th, which is not very far away. We have to come back to work, Claire. We have to come back to work.
Do we have to?
Yes, we do. I'm not working out how many days, but allegedly it's soon. Anyway, today we need to talk about Emma Stone. Can you picture her in your mind? Should she have played a Hawaiian woman who was part Asian in a film?
Absolutely not.
It's not for us to say, but
No,
I don't know.
No.
This is a moment from our big episode on Emma Stone.
Jessie, Aloha controversy. This is perhaps one of my favourite cancelled offences of all time. Aloha was a 2015 romantic comedy starring Bradley Cooper, Rachel McAdams, John Krasinski, Bill Murray and Emma Stone.
You can't let one small meltdown destroy me.
A second chance? Who doesn't want a second chance? Your old boss wants you back. It's Hawaii, our old stomping ground. Aloha. Gilchrist, you're back in the game.
I want to introduce you to your Air Force liaison. She's a fast burner. A double espresso?
Morning, sir. I'm so jacked for today.
Make that a triple?
It was directed by Cameron Crowe, who directed such bangers as Almost Famous, Jerry Maguire, Vanilla Sky, and We Bought a Zoo.
Vanilla Sky, also known as your husband's favourite
film. I was talking to my husband about this and I said, you know that terrible movie Aloha? This guy directed it, but he's actually directed some good movies. And Rory said, such as Vanilla Sky, because he knew who the director was.
It's his favourite
movie. He makes everyone watch it. It's not that good. Anyway, as of today, Cameron Crowe has not directed a film since Aloha.
Because he was on a run.
It will soon become clear why. He was like a writer, director. He was dominating
Hitting
Hollywood.
his stride, and then he went, I'm going to take a risk here.
And
I'm going to make a film called Aloha after how you say hello
in Hawaii.
in Hawaii. And I'm going to really take a swing and cast Emma Stone. Did she play a Hawaiian person?
A quarter Hawaiian, a quarter Chinese.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I tried to watch this years ago and couldn't. That's how bad it was.
Because you like to watch things that are upsetting to
I
the culture.
I went, it's set in a beautiful place.
Yeah.
It's got a beautiful cast.
Yeah.
The plot's horrific. What
Sounds like-
else could I want?
Yeah.
What could I want? I couldn't watch it. It was commercially and critically a failure. It cost $37 million to make and then grossed $26 million with that cast. So word must have spread.
What was it about? Because my memory
That's
is
the problem.
an Emma Stone with makeup that made her racially ambiguous, which I'm pretty sure is more racist. And I think like a military vibe.
Okay. The premise is this. While on assignment in Hawaii, military contractor Brian Gilchrist, Bradley Cooper, reconnects with his old flame, Tracy, Rachel McAdams, now married to an Air Force recruit, John Krasinski. He also spends time with Alison.
Is John Krasinski The Office?
The Office, yeah.
Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah. And he's really hot in it. He's kind of jacked. He also spends time with Alison Ning, Emma Stone, a hard-nosed fighter pilot who watches every move that he makes. As they travel through the lush terrain, Brian finds himself falling for Ning, while his conversations with Tracy provide a shocking revelation from their past. Now it's too confusing. Let me tell you about the character, Alison Ing.
It's ing.
Oh.
It's like ring, but without the R or the I.
As I said, she's meant to be 1/4 Chinese, 1/4 Hawaiian. She's sort of like the cultural voice in this.
Right.
But she's played by Emma Stone, which is problematic in that Emma Stone is German, English, Irish, and wait for it because this is important, Scottish.
This is why we look alike. We've got identical backgrounds.
No, genuinely.
Yeah.
There was unsurprisingly backlash to this casting decision. A Jezebel headline read, Emma Stone playing a half Asian character in Aloha? Literally why?
Literally.
The Media Action Network for Asian Americans released a statement about the all-white casting of a movie set in Hawaii, and they said that 60% of Hawaii's population is Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. Caucasians make up about 30% of the population, but from watching the film, you'd think they made up 99%. Now, the director responded to the backlash, and he said, I've heard your words and your disappointment. I offer a heartfelt apology to all who felt this was an odd or misguided casting choice.
So has he explained why?
Well, yes.
Okay, all right.
As far back as 2007, Captain Alison Ng was written to be a super proud one-quarter Hawaiian who was frustrated that by all outward appearances, she looked nothing like one.
Okay.
A half-Chinese father was meant to show the surprising mix of cultures often prevalent in Hawaii. Extremely proud of her unlikely heritage, she feels personally compelled to over-explain every chance she gets. The character was based on a real-life, red-headed local who did just that.
Ah,
And
okay.
look, that's all lovely.
Yeah.
The difference is that the local was actually Hawaiian. Okay?
Right, yeah.
And Hollywood has an appalling track record when it comes to diverse representation. And did you not think it was strange to make Emma Stone play someone with the last name Ng? did nothing.
That's the issue, isn't it? And it's also like she's not some unknown actress where you could almost put aside everything you knew about them and maybe go, hey, maybe that actress is Hawaiian.
Yeah.
I know she's not.
Mm-hmm.
She is the whitest actress who exists.
She's so white.
She's so white, which is fine because 99% of roles are for really white people.
Yeah.
So we've got one role here for someone who isn't white.
Isn't completely white.
Yeah. And we go, you know what? You know who hasn't been given a chance?
Emily.
Little old Emily, you know, she was 15. She made that PowerPoint.
Yeah.
She hustled. Let's give her a go. No.
I really do think this is one of those examples. I'm obsessed with how things like this happen in Hollywood, right?
That no one sits around the table and goes.
Because I think what happened is Cameron Crowe wrote it and he went, "Ooh, I'll just ask. I'll ask. And if it's weird, she'll tell me.
She'll say something. And maybe she thought he asked, it must not be weird.
Yeah. And then I think Bradley Cooper was like, well, I don't know. He said that it's fine.
Everyone thought the other would check.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the classic sitting in a meeting and you're thinking, the studio checked.
Yeah.
We got this signed off by all Hawaiian people or something.
Somebody did something to make sure that this was fine.
It's a diffusion of responsibility. It's no one person's fault. It is everyone's fault to varying degrees.
Because I think Emma Stone is also like, hold on, Rachel McAdams is in this film. She wouldn't sign on if this was offensive.
Bradley Cooper wouldn't.
No, John Krasinski seems like a good guy.
Yeah.
He wouldn't star in a scene with me if I was cosplaying somebody of a different race for no reason. Everybody at the
This guy made Vanilla Sky.
Yeah, he doesn't do stupid things, and then he's gone. Oh, look,
It's just it was definitely one of those things where you look at the poster and you're like, oh shit, how did that happen? They want me to believe Emma Stone's Hawaiian.
Who made that call?
Yeah,
all of you, a little bit. But Jess, it wasn't just that the casting was bad; it was the film itself. And speaking of people you cancel along the way, Cameron Crowe.
Okay, what's his deal and why hasn't he worked since other than Aloha?
Because it was so bad. I think he got scared away from Hollywood.
Okay. Yeah.
Jessie, we've come up against this in the cancel courtroom before. When people do a really bad piece of work, they hide.
They hide. They retreat into a snow
They
cave
do.
and they go, never mind me.
Here's a review.
And then they retreat and they go, and then they throw Emma Stone out.
Yeah.
And then they go back to their snow cave.
Sorry if you're hurt. Okay.
No, but they're offering Emma Stone.
Yeah.
Oh, look, here's Emma Stone.
Yeah.
Bradley, like he's just offering people going, leave me alone in my snow cave.
In my cave. Here's a review from Vox. Crow came into Aloha with a cast that could melt Silver Linings playbooks off the planet. A dreamy setting that people wouldn't mind spending eternity staring at. A script that writes
I love
itself.
films
Set in Hawaii.
Set in Hawaii. When we went to Hawaii, we were like, boom, Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah.
Boom, Blue Crush.
boom, let's go to every set.
Yes.
And I've just realised that all of those movies are about white people. What are we doing to Hawaii?
You know what I didn't do? I didn't say where's Aloha filmed.
No.
Because I didn't
I did say,
care.
let's go to the Jurassic Park park.
Yeah.
Because that was very good. But the whitewashing of Hawaii
It's a serious
is
issue.
very problematic.
Yeah. The Vox review said it's a script that writes itself because people will throw money at you to see Bradley Cooper kiss Emma Stone and Rachel McAdams.
Mm-hmm.
And the actual real-life experience of living in Hawaii is both mystifying and unfair that he managed to take all that and turn it into whatever Aloha is. I just could not shake the film's haunting and naked mediocrity. I was left thinking about Aloha long after I left the theatre. The movie taunted me in a way that other bad movies hadn't.
This is when we do our movie marathon where we watch and live blog Cats, which we've been promising to do for a while because of James Corden's involvement.
Yeah.
I think Aloha is after that.
Yeah. No, I think it's really important that I watched the trailer and I went, yeah, no, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. So Emma Stone played what has sometimes been referred to as the manic pixie dream girl.
Oh, yeah.
And interestingly, it was a Cameron Crowe film, Elizabethtown, that made a reviewer coin that term.
Was it Kirsten Dunst?
Yeah. I do remember, because I did start to watch this movie before I turned it off.
Okay.
And I do remember that Emma Stone's character was all like, blah, 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 like just like had no filter and turning up everywhere and like way too sprightly.
I'm crazy, but I'm hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm crazy, but I'm sexy. I'm actually so crazy it makes me
I'm
sexier.
sexy.
Yeah.
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 Sir, I'd love to get a beverage or a peppermint tea and discuss all kinds of stuff. The sky, future, yeah, everything. I'm a peppermint tea girl.
Well, you have a good time.
I meant with you, sir.
Now, she played a trope, that's an issue, but she did play it in an abysmal film. A BuzzFeed review said, Aloha is the world's most bewildering romantic comedy. And it really, I mean, wow. It's just, we all have to go and watch it together.
I'm surprised that her career was somehow because it all went somewhere from there.
No, yeah, everybody
Like
went,
Bradley
"Ooh."
Cooper's still working, Rachel McAdams is still working, and Emma Stone only has she ever formally apologised?
Yes. So she apologised for her role. In a 2015 interview, she said the controversy around her casting opened her eyes in many ways. She said, I've become the butt of many jokes. I've learnt on a macro level about how insane the history of whitewashing is in Hollywood and how prevalent the problem truly is. It ignited a conversation that's very important. Then there was a moment at the Golden Globes in 2019 where the host made a joke about Crazy Rich Asians and how it was the first movie to tell an Asian story since Aloha. And Emma Stone called out, I'm sorry.
Crazy Rich Asians is nominated tonight for Best Picture, Musical or Comedy. It is the first studio film with an Asian American lead since Ghost in the Shell and Aloha.
From the audience.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. She's like, I'm sorry. I regret it. I'm so sorry.
That is not the end of our episode on Emma Stone. In fact, that was just a little bit. To listen to that entire episode, just click the link in our show notes. We look into how Emma lied about her name, how she has too many best friends, and just simply is not hustling enough for her success. We're recancelling 3 things every week over the summer break, including celebrities, TV shows, celebrity couples, and press tours, because we need to keep the investigations running. You can find videos from the podcast and evidence of the celebrity crimes on our Instagram at @thetwins_thoughts or on TikTok @cancelledthepodcast. Bye!